So we're going to start our practice again, lying on our bellies in the prone position. I'm going to do a few things for perfect posture, or at least improved posture. So that's going to involve a bunch of strengthening through the back body or the posterior kinetic chain. But take a moment and rest your head down and deepen your breath. And Minnie's going to be helping for this one, it seems. So a couple of breaths. Inhale, pours into the lower back. Exhale, open the mouth, whisper ha, let it go. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. And then take your hands up behind the head, interlace the fingers, rest the forehead down and lift the elbows up. And all you're going to do here is flutter the elbows a few times. So the elbows stay up, but they lower a little bit and then they lift. Thank you, Minnie, for helping. So we're engaging our upper back and our shoulder blades. Now, these are areas for trigger points and areas of weakness and tightness. So it's worth it, I promise. Good, and then keep the elbows up, press the head into the hands, resist with the hands, keep the elbows high and start to direct your gaze forward. Press the tops of the feet down, activate your glutes, press your skull into your hands, lift the elbows higher, inhale. Exhale, lower everything just a bit, but keep the tension through the neck. Keep the elbows up. Again, inhale up. So these tiny micro movements, mostly inspired by corrective exercise, are fantastic to help combat long-term tension and issues through the neck and pain in the upper back. And hey, who doesn't want to stand a little taller? Quads are active. I'm pressing the tops of the feet down, lifting the kneecaps up. Let's stay up. One more inhale. Stay here or exhale, float the legs back so much that the tops of the feet come up. So this is your Makarasana from yoga. Makara was a mythical beast, a little bit like a crocodile, but with a ram's head. True story. Elbows a little higher, inhale, lift everything up, and then exhale, rest. And that was probably the most awful thing we'll be doing today. Draw your hips side to side for a moment. Exhale, let it go. And then we're going to come into our prone shoulder opener. So staying on your belly, I'm just going to show you what you're doing with your arms. So in the prone position, take your left arm out to the side. If your shoulder is a little bit sensitive, take the arm so that it's more like half a W, or you can stay with 90 degrees on the floor. Forehead is down. And take a moment here and do your best to release the shoulder down. So really drop the left shoulder. Good. And then using the right hand, you're going to keep the shoulder down, keep the head down, and just kind of roll to your left side and find your breath. Relax the mouth. Relax the shoulder down. You can flex the feet here. You could even take the top leg back a bit, or even reach the right arm up. And this is only if your shoulder feels stable and strong. If not, please keep your right hand down. Couple of breaths, right? Working into those pec muscles, the pectoralis muscles, the thoracic. All right, so they're overworked and not stretched enough. Press your hand into the floor, relax the head down. Maybe one more breath here. Maybe exhale, whisper ha, let it go. And then sort of very lazily come back to center. Take your time. And then cactus arm your right, or whichever you didn't do. Relax the head down. So we really want to relax the head down. And then with assistance from the left arm, I'm going to roll towards the side. Keep dropping the shoulder and relax the head. I'm coming onto my right side. Maybe moving towards the back of the skull. Mouth is soft, breath is steady. And once again, if you feel safe here, if it feels good, feel free to reach the left arm up, getting into the core a little bit. Soften the throat, relax the eyes. Maybe an exhale through the mouth. And nice and easy, make your way back to center. Beautiful. Take your hands underneath the shoulders and make your way onto all fours. Wrists are a little forward of the shoulders. Fingers are spreading wide apart. Index or middle fingers can be parallel to one another. Just a few rounds of cat and cow, getting into the rest of the spine. Exhaling as you round. Inhaling as you lift and lengthen. So as I exhale, I'm keeping the collarbones broad. And as I inhale, I'm keeping the core just a little toned. So keeping the best of the inhalation, even as I exhale, and the best of the exhale as I breathe in. Good. Inhale, send your sitting bones back, tuck the toes, send your seat back to the pelvis. Exhale, hover your knees. Right, so press the sits bones back, spread the fingers, and really grip through the fingertips. And then start to draw your tailbone diagonally away from the shoulders. Head comes between the biceps. Press the right heel down, take a breath. And the left heel down. And then downward facing dog for another breath or two. Let the head go. Really firm your arms. And then inhale, slowly come back to all fours. Sit back on the heels, squeeze out your wrists and forearms for a moment. Decompressing the carpal tunnel. Just a few little squeezes. This is like dental floss for your carpal tunnel. Shake it out. We're going to come into Anahata Asana from yoga. So I tend to prefer my knees a little bit apart. You can keep them together. And then I'm going to come onto my fingertips. Lift the shoulders slightly. Hollow out the armpits. And then lengthen tailbone and crown of head away from each other. Couple of breaths here. Think of rolling your triceps in towards your face and your biceps away from the ears. So, trikefali προς τα μέσα, δικέφαλη βραχιόνι προς τα έξω. Right, so if you feel any instability through your shoulders these days, this is plenty. Just working on lifting the elbows, hollowing out the armpits, and lengthening the tailbone away. Nice long spine. And if you're feeling pretty good about your shoulders, you can come into a little bit of Anahata Asana as previously advertised. So take the knees back and stay on your mat. Walk the hands a little bit forward. Firm the arms before doing anything, and then start to draw your chest towards the floor. I'm not collapsing in my shoulders here, right? So I could go all the way down and hang out, but I'm pushing the mat away with my hands, even as I'm pressing the tailbone back. I'm lengthening the crown of the head forward. Maybe it reaches the floor, maybe it doesn't matter. Couple of breaths. Shine the sits bones up and back. Keep the arms pressing forward. And then slowly come on up. A little bit of cat and cow once again. Inhale, send the tailbone back, collarbones forward. Exhale, chin to tailbone. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. And once again, inhale. Stay there, tuck toes. Exhale, puppy or downward facing dog. Walk the feet in towards one another. Press the palms evenly into the mat. Inhale, take the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward, and the left knee comes down. I like to double up on the mat preemptively. Good, adjust clothing and hair as need be. And then a little bit of hip flexor extension through the left hip. Think of taking your tailbone towards the front heel and back, like you're a kitty cat swishing your tail, or a doggy, you know. Dogs usually do side to side. You know what I love? When the doggies do their tails round and round. That's like a super happy dog. Anyway, hook the thumbs. Reach the arms forward. Inhale. Hug the ribs in. Exhale. Inhale. Big circle with the arms. Exhale. Let it go. Again, hook thumbs. Inhale. Reach and rise. Exhale. I'm not collapsing in my lower back because I have my abdomen slightly toned. Good. And then stay here. Feel free to stay in 90-90 position if it's too intense on the hip, or you can draw the hip forward a little bit. But I'm not collapsing into my full range of movement here and dumping all my weight into my pelvis. Arms reach up. You're going to cactus the arms for this one. Inhale, reach. And exhale, bend. So if you like a little bit more of an active practice, feel free to take this into a high lunge, right? Which would involve extending the back leg and dropping. I'm happy with an Hatasana variation for today. Move the shoulder blades together. One more. Inhale and exhale. Hands down. Inhale. Exhale to plank or half plank. Take a breath in. Heart is open. Exhale. Slowly come down. Shoulders back. Good. Inhale, come into a cactus lotus, locust, reach and rise. Exhale, hang out, shoulders back. Can you lift your elbows more and drop your chin a bit? One more breath, inhale. Exhale, plank or half plank to puppy or down dog. Pause for a breath. Good, and then reach the other leg up, the left leg for most of us. Breathe in. Exhale, step forward silently, and maybe pad the right knee. Get organized, come on up. Drop the tailbone, lift the collarbones and head. Hook thumbs the opposite way, reaching up, inhale, tailbone drops. Big circle exhale. Again, breathe in. And exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And one side will feel different. Go ahead and goalpost your arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and hug the front ribs in just a tiny bit. And then inhale, reaching up, almost as if you could make a triangle between your index and thumbs. Exhale, bend and lower. Breathing in and breathe out. And again, feel free to stay here or come into your high lunge. 3 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, make space. And exhale, drop into that space. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, take the hands down. Plank pose or half plank. Take a breath in. Adjust your mat. Nice, slickly. And then exhale, lower slowly for 3. Shoulders back, 2 or 1. Good. And then once again, goalpost the arms. Inhale, locust. Exhale, wrists higher than the elbows. Inhale, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, inner heels press back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, plank, pup or 4s to puppy or dog. Couple of breaths. You can even take child's pose somewhere here. Indulge any small movements that want to manifest, or if you feel ready to be still and breathe, that's great as well. Maybe a little side to side movement with the chin. Maybe an exhale through the mouth. And then look forward. Say hello to Yasu. She just came. She loves core. So Yasu says, take your elbows down and come into your forearm plank. If that's too intense, take the knees down. Notice though, my hips are in front of my knees. Press the heels back into an imaginary wall and reach the collarbones forward. And one more breath, relax the head and neck. You can shake it, no to tension, and then slowly come back. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Come on down, shoulders back. Exhale, stay there, recover. One more time, inhale. Exhale, half forearm plank or plank, forearm plank. Good. And breathe here for 3, 2, and 2, and 1. Come on down slowly. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Exhale, last time, half plank or plank. And breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Come on down and rest. Good. So even as your heartbeat might be a little bit heightened or quickened, see if you can smooth out the breath and let it go. Maybe flutter or flubber the lips. And then on your next in-breath, slide your hands underneath the shoulders. Lift up to a low cobra, inhale. Exhale, fours to puppy or down dog. Lead by the sitting bones. Couple of breaths, let the head go, keep the arms strong. And then go ahead and walk your hands back towards the feet. Bend the knees a lot. And interlace the hands behind the back. This is a really good one for time of corona and anytime we're working a lot. Pull the shoulders towards the ceiling and drop the head towards the floor. So the shoulder blades are engaged. The weight is a little forward of the heels. A little side to side action with the chin maybe. If you're feeling quite open, you can bring the palms into fists rather than keeping the wrists apart. Take another breath here. Shoulders back, press the feet down, exhale, inhale, bend the knees, come through a squat, Utkatasana, and then come up. Release the arms, shake it out. Shake your shoulders out. Shake out one foot and one wrist. And one knee. And then the other hand. And the other foot. And your head. Good. And then squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. Exhale, you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and draw them down. Then spread them apart and up, together and down. One more up, together, down, and apart. Beautiful. Coming into your horse stance. So like a grand plie. I'm aware that was a Greek accent, not a French one. Lift your toes and shine your sitting bones back. So we want a nice long spine here. Beautiful. And then come to vertical with your spine if you're not. Reach the palms up and the thumbs back. Inhale. Exhale, give yourselves a hug. Self-care pose from embodied yoga principles. Crown of the head floats up. Take a breath in. Exhale, little side bend. And then coming forward. I'm pulling the belly back and just rounding through the upper back. Inhale. Exhale. So it's a very small movement, but very effective to free some of that upper back tension. Reverse. Just a couple of times. It feels good to let the head go. And then coming into your eagle arms, either for just a shoulder stretch, which is not just, is plenty, or forearms together or palms together. For elbows forward, leaning forward, long spine, sits bones back, heart forward. little bit of side to side movement here. Little ninja warrior type situation. And then come through center, bend the knees, inhale, reach everything up. Straighten the legs, release. Ah. Feet parallel, widen your stance. Just about a leg's length away or more. Arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands to hips, shoulders back, shoulder blades together, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees for the transition. Sits bones back, heart forward, dip the hands down. Then we're gonna come into like a down dog / Prasarita Baddhanasana. So walk your hands forward without letting the hips come forward. So I want to press the sits bones back and work with knees bent for a while until I get my spine nice and long. And then I'm only going to straighten the legs insofar as I can maintain that length through the spine. And then the cherry on top is actually really important. Let the head drop. Arms are strong. Toes are soft. Take a moment, let the eyes quiet down. Open the throat, relax the head. And one more breath here. And walk the hands back so the wrists come under the shoulders. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to your legs. Pause, press through the feet, come up slowly. Good, coming back into horse stance. For la deuxième position. Yes, I'm just showing off now. So move the knees towards the pinkies, drop the tailbone, find your breath. And then coming into your vertical axis, reach the arms out. Once again, inhale, thumbs back. Exhale, give yourselves a hug with the arm that feels a bit strange to be on top. If you're not sure, it doesn't really matter, okay? And then a little bit of spinning. Spread the toes, maybe relax the head. And then go in the opposite direction. So what's it like to let the upper body release, even while you're keeping the legs really strong? And then come through center, coming back into your eagle. Right. Elbows forward and up, inhale. Exhale, heart forward and down. Keep the knees steady and shine your sits bones back. Stay here, add a little bit of side to side or lateral movement. Toes are relaxed, elbows keep moving forward. A little bit of clicks and pops might be there through the ankles. And then once again, take your hands forward, stay on your fingertips for this one. Turn the toes in, feet parallel, you can widen your stance a bit. Inhale, bend the knees and send your sits bones back. Exhale towards straight legs, press the feet down, relax the head. So once again, hollowing out the armpits, lifting the shoulders, and we're putting the spine in light traction. So say ipiairiksi, which means like lengthening it. Couple of breaths here, nice and easy. Arms engaged, head heavy. And one more. And then we'll slowly, lazily walk your hands back, coming to like a tabletop with the upper body. Bend the knees, inhale. And exhale, sit down. Any way you want. Beautiful. Good, once down, pause for a moment. Find your breath. Yeah, you can adjust, as need be. And then once again, we'll interlace the fingers. Tailbone drops. Torso remains unaffected. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, release, big circle with the arms. Again, inhale. Reach the pinkies back, tailbone down. And exhale. Bigger circle. One more time. Maybe switch which thumb is on top. Inhale, reach up. This time as we exhale, left hand to the right side of the skull. Reach your fingertips away on the diagonal and then gently coax your head up and to the side on the diagonal. Relax the mouth. So I'm definitely not pushing my head towards my opposite shoulder, lengthening. And then you can sort of move the right arm a little forward and back as if stroking the surface of a clear lake, hanging out in your boat on a sunny day. And just play with the altitude of the hand. And then see what you feel like could use just a moment extra and stay there for another breath. And then take your hand to the back of the skull as if you wanted to smell your own armpit. And then you can take the right hand behind the back. I'm bending the elbow and taking the forearm to the lower back. Roll the right shoulder back and drop the head down. Couple of breaths. And then we're going to use the left fingertips to help the head return to center. Take a rotation with the shoulders, feel both sides, find your breath. And when I say I mean a couple. And then one more time, interlace the fingers, tailbone drops, inhale, reach and rise. And exhale, right hand to the left side of the head. Reach the fingertips away and lengthen the crown of the head up and on the diagonal. Couple of breaths. Mouth is soft, eyes are soft or closed. And if it helps you release, maybe an exhale through the lips. And once again, you can play a little bit with the arm, and a little bit of forward and back movement here. Or up and down, especially down. And then ease the pressure a little bit. Drop your chin or nose towards the opposite armpit. Lengthen there. Couple of breaths in the pose. Relax the mouth. Soften the eyes. And let the tongue rest. And then go ahead and, as you're ready, take the left arm behind the back. A few more breaths. Rolling left shoulder back. See if you can feel your inhalation through the lower back. And as you exhale, release and relax. And then using the right fingertips, return the head to center. Squeeze the shoulders up and back and down a couple of times. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to check on the time here, see how we're doing. Oh, we're right on our time. So if you only have 1 hour, this is your 1 hour. If you have 3 or 4 more minutes, we're going to just take a breathing exercise or pranayama. So I'm going to end the active portion of class with a little bit of child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And here you can make fists for your forehead or stack the palms or rest the forehead down. And here, relax the elbows. You can even take your arms back. And spreading the space between the shoulder blades. And take a moment to allow the inner gaze to drop and release towards the back of the forehead. Some yoga traditions, it's called the Chitta Kasha, the space where the mind-body complex resides, or the movie screen of the mind for us Westerners. A couple of breaths, let the eyes quiet down. Allow the inhalation to expand the back body, and the exhale to soften the whole body. And then on your next exhalation, draw the navel back as if your tailbone had a heavy weight at its end. From the tailbone, drop the tailbone, start to come up one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last. Beautiful. We'll take a round of alternate nostril breathing. If you're not familiar with it, feel free to just use your index and thumb to close off your nostrils and breathe from one and then the other. Or if you'd like to get a little fancy, you can take the fingers into, I believe, Vishnu Mudra. So index and middle finger down, or you can take the index and middle finger to your eyebrow space. So lots of choices, doesn't really matter. We're going to inhale from our left nostril, that's the feminine, receptive moon side. Hold and pause, and then exhale right. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. 2 more rounds on your own. As you're ready, allow your hands to rest on your lap, your knees. Pause with soft or closed eyes. Just listening. Notice how the body, the mind, and the heart feel. Perhaps with some of the work that we did, a little bit more free or spacious, or see what your experience is. So from here, we're going to end class here so we can honor those that only have an hour for class, or if you're doing the video, whatever, the 40 minutes or so. But this is a really good time if you can spare an extra 5 minutes to take a little bit of relaxation, meditation, or shavasana. Please go ahead and lie down and take even just a couple of minutes rest. And thank you so much for practicing. And I hope you have a wonderful day.